everyone, how you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Gloomy's Garden and Witchery. Today we're having a tea and chat. Only it's too hot for a cup of tea, so I've got water. It's about 34 degrees today, which I'll put down in Fahrenheit down the bottom here, because I can never remember the conversion. So today we're talking about herbal medicines. Herbal medicines. Got a frog in my throat. Because I don't take any pharmaceutical medicines whatsoever. They don't agree with me. So when I get sick or I have certain ailments that I have to take care of naturally, I turn to my natural medicines. So today I thought I'd bring to you a couple of my remedies that I use for my stomach issues. When I was 5 years old, back in 1965, 66, yes, I'm that old. I had a problem with my bowel, and my mother took me to the doctors and they didn't know what to do with it, because back in the day, Irritable Bowel Syndrome was not a thing. So they didn't know what was causing it or anything, so they just put me on antibiotics, and eventually I had so many antibiotics that I became allergic to them. So we've had to use natural means. When I was basically diagnosed in the 70s with IBS, or Irritable Bowel Syndrome, or angry anus as we call it, or cranky colon. So I've been looking at natural remedies, and I've got 2 remedies that help my stomach immensely. So I'm going to share them with you today. So if you have IBS or anything like that, you might want to give it a try. But just have a look and see what you think. And I'll catch you at the end of the video. This is a drink that I make up a few times a week. It uses chia seeds, as I've got here. Haven't got that many left, so I'll have to get some more. So I'll open that up. Oh. It calls for 2 tablespoons, but I'm just putting 4 teaspoonfuls in, kind of like eyeballing it, if you know what I mean. Then I'm going to get some water from the kettle, which has previously been boiled, and pour a little bit in. Just a little bit. Just to moisten up the seeds enough so that they start to gel. Give it a quick stir. Make sure all the seeds are moistened up. And set that aside for a moment, and we'll juice the lemon. This Pyrex lemon juicer was my mum's back in the 1950s. She brought it over with her from England when we moved over in the 60s. So I've inherited it. It's good when you're only doing like half a lemon here and there. If you're doing a whole lot of oranges, then I'd get the electric one out. So, now that's done, we can pop that aside, and you want half a lemon as well as some raw honey. I prefer to use raw honey than the pasteurized honey because it hasn't been heat treated. So we'll use that one. So we've got to wait for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, the magic of television. You can see it's gone all goopy, like really goopy. Ew. So now we're going to put the lemon juice in. I'm going to give that a quick stir. Make sure it's all loosened up. There's no crunchy, gloopy bits left in there. Then I'll go and clean the spoon, because we don't want to put gloopy bits in the honey. And I'll put a teaspoon of honey into there and give it a good stir again. Just lick the bit of honey that's on the lid. So yeah, give that a good stir. Go and get the boiling kettle and pour some water in. Now chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They're also very good with antioxidants and proteins and insoluble fibre. They also help reduce the risk of coronary artery disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune disorders, and so much more. Lemons are alkalizing and rich in vitamin C and have antibacterial properties. Lemons contain 22 anti-cancer compounds and all are good for the stomach. Especially raw honey fights infections and colds and digestive disorders. So yeah, here it is, the finished product. When I first started drinking this, I thought, I don't know how I could swallow it. It does feel like you're swallowing frog spawn. Not that I know what frog spawn feels like when you're swallowing it, because I've never had that before, but I can imagine. Here is another recipe I use for my stomach. It's turmeric paste, and what you'll need is an empty mason jar, the good old raw honey again. You'll need some turmeric, some powdered turmeric, not the actual root itself. Also, same with ginger, powdered ginger, not the root. You'll need some black pepper to activate the turmeric powder, and some cinnamon, which is antibacterial and antifungal, and I haven't got much left. I'm going to have to buy some more. So with this, we're going to put in half a cup of honey into our jar. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm making a bigger batch, so I'm going to go a bit more with this one. I think that'll be enough. Oh, quick lick of the lid there. Oops. Then we're going to put in our turmeric. Turmeric is used for digestive health and pain relief, brain health, immune system, skin health, gum health, cardiovascular health, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and we should only put 2 tablespoonfuls in for the 250 grams, but I'm going to put, let's say 8 large teaspoonfuls in, because I'm making a bigger batch, remember? Now with the ginger, oh wait a minute, I better wipe the spoon before I dip that in the ginger. Don't want it contaminated. So with the ginger, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of ginger, so I'm going to put 4 teaspoons, heaped teaspoons of ginger. Now ginger, you know that's good for digestive health and nausea and all those sorts of things. It's good for your heart too, and it has cancer preventing properties. Now the black pepper is used to activate the turmeric. We only need half a teaspoon. So I'm just putting a little bit extra in. Close the lid up. Now the cinnamon. The cinnamon's just basically for flavour, but it also has a lot of good properties. antibacterial, antifungal. I'm just going to empty the lot in. I don't know how much is there, but anyway, we'll just give it a really, really good mix to make sure that all the powders are all mixed into the honey. We don't want any powder being on top or down the sides. So we're just going to mix it right up there. It actually is quite stiff. Oh, I'm going to have to do the old witch's grip. Make sure it's all down the sides, all at the bottom, all the powder mixed in. Now with this, you can either have a teaspoonful of it in some boiling water and make it as a herbal tea. See how goopy it is? Look, I'll show you. Yeah, thick and goopy. You could also make it as you would a cup of tea normally with milk. Or you can have it as a latte. You heat some milk up and put a teaspoon of this in and stir it in. That's my favourite way of having it. So it still hasn't mixed in quite as well as I'd hoped. So I'm going to try and... Oh, no, it's still powdery on the spoon. So I'll have to get that off. Excuse fingers. I would use a glove if it wasn't for me. But this stuff's for me, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to mix that bit in again. Make sure it's all in there. Now it's best if you leave this for a few days to ferment. It gets nice little bubbles on it when it's fermented. Oh, it's hard getting it off your finger, I can tell you. But still, we try and get as much off as possible. Oh, no, I think I'll just lick the rest. Yeah, why not? Oh, I think I'll do the spoon as well. So yeah, that is my gut medicine. Pretty, isn't it? Love the colour. So I'll just leave that on the side to ferment. Boy, it's hot today. I'm coming to you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the table. I'm coming to you from my patio area. That's where all my patio plants everywhere. I've had a basic thinning out of them at the moment, so there's not many there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some insight into what the herbs and spices can do for you. Give it a try. Tell me what you use in the comments below. If you use any natural remedies for any ailments that you have. I'll be doing like a little series of these sorts of videos if that's what you're interested in. I've got another one coming up with 4 Thieves vinegar for immune boosting in winter. I've got one coming up for moisturizer because I have dry skin, so I make my own moisturizer with different oils and herbs in them so that it moisturizes my skin. So if you're interested in that, I'll definitely do that in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like because that helps my channel. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and if you have, thank you so much. Yeah, so I will see you next time. Have a great week. Take care of yourself and take care of others as well. Blessings to you all.